A plane and an Army helicopter collided near Ronald Reagan National Airport in the U.S. Capitol, halting all flights and launching a major rescue operation in the Potomac River. An airplane carrying 60 passengers and 4 crew members has collided with an Army helicopter while landing at Ronald Reagan National Airport near Washington, prompting a large search and rescue operation in the nearby Potomac River. There was no immediate word on casualties, but all takeoffs and landings from the airport near Washington were halted as helicopters from law enforcement agencies across the region flew over the scene in search of survivors. Inflatable rescue boats were launched into the Potomac River from a point near the airport along the George Washington Parkway, just north of the airport. The Army helicopter was on a training flight at the time, according to an official, Homeland Security Secretary Christie. Nome said she would be deploying all available resources from the U.S. Coast Guard for search and rescue efforts. "We are actively monitoring the situation and stand ready to support local responders," Nome said in a post on ex-President Donald. Trump was briefed, his press secretary said, and Vice President J.D. Vance encouraged followers on the social media platform X to say a prayer for everyone involved. Donald Trump later posted on his social media platform, Truth Social. The airplane was on a perfect and routine line of approach to the airport. The helicopter was going straight at the airplane for an extended period of time. It is a clear night. The lights on the plane were blazing. Why didn't the helicopter go up or down, or turn? Why didn't the control tower tell the helicopter what to do instead of asking if they saw the plane? This is a bad situation that looks like it. Should have been prevented. Not good. The Federal Aviation Administration said the mid-air crash occurred around 9 p.m. local time, 3 a.m. Central European time, when a regional jet that had departed from Wichita, Kansas, collided with a military helicopter on a training flight while on approach to an airport runway. It occurred in some of the most tightly controlled and monitored airspace in the world, just over 3 miles south of the White House and the Capitol. Investigators will try to piece together the aircraft's final moments before their collision, including contact with air traffic controllers as well as a loss of altitude by the passenger. Jet in audio from the air traffic control tower around the time of the crash, a controller is heard asking the helicopter, "Pat 25, do you have the CRJ in sight?" in reference to the passenger aircraft. "Tower, did you see that?" Another pilot is heard calling seconds after the apparent collision. The tower immediately began diverting other aircraft from Reagan. In a post on social media, an American Airlines said it was aware of reports that one of its flights was involved in the incident and said it would provide more information once available. Video from an observation camera at the nearby Kennedy Center shows 2 sets of lights consistent with aircraft appearing to join in a fireball. The airport said emergency. Personnel were responding to an aircraft incident on the airfield. The incident recalled the crash of an Air Florida flight that plummeted into the Potomac on January 13, 1982, that killed 78 people. That crash was attributed to bad weather.